Hello everyone, welcome to MMA Wired. Sean O'Malley challenges fat-ass Henry Cejudo. What is Cejudo's response? What happened to Tony Kelley after his TKO loss to Adrian Yanez? Is he out of UFC? Is Jon Jones feuding on Twitter? Who are his targets? Who does Michael Chandler want to fight? Is it Islam Makhachev? Stick around till the end, and we've got you covered. Don't miss out on our next update. Subscribe and get your hands on the latest stories before the rest. First up, let's look at what happened to Tony Kelley. So Tony Kelley is no longer on the UFC roster following TKO loss to Adrian Yanez. Kelley wasn't cut mid-contract. Rather, the UFC opted not to re-sign. Tony Kelley attracted negative headlines in the lead-up to his final UFC appearance. Back in May, when Andrea Lee fought Viviane Araújo, Kelley came under fire after he was caught on camera telling Lee between rounds,
"That's what they're gonna do. They're dirty Brazilians. They're gonna cheat like that. Guess what? We came to fuck somebody up."
Kelley said those remarks were in reference to a dirty eye poke in the opening round, and instead of issuing an apology, he was quick to blame cancel culture. As for Kelley's actual fighting career, he won 2 fights and lost 2. He lost his debut to Kai Kamaka III while picking up Fight of the Night honors in the process. He rebounded with consecutive wins over Ali Al-Kaisi and Randy Costa, but ran into trouble against Adrian Yanez. With the crowd booing Kelley and supporting their home fighter, Kelley was outstruck and stopped by the rising star. Needless to say, fans and several fighters were pleased with the result. Tony Kelley would later go to social media and push for a rematch, and that looks unlikely. Adrian Yanez then tweeted, "There goes my rematch." Now let's talk about Jon Jones. He just reignited a Twitter rivalry with Israel Adesanya and Francis Ngannou. After Adesanya beat Jared Cannonier by unanimous decision in UFC 276 to retain the middleweight title, Jones let his thoughts be known on Twitter, like he's been prone to do. Jones deleted those tweets, but after heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou took a shot at Jones a day after Adesanya's win, Jones got around to firing back. Ngannou posted on Twitter, "Since Jones has been sitting back and talking shit, Izzy have defended his title at least 5 times. Well done, champ. Some people talk and some act." Jon Jones defended himself and tweeted, "Look at Francis over there defending Elsa. How cute. I could take off 2 more years and you guys' work combined won't match what I've done in the octagon. Hashtag facts." He then posted that he wasn't impressed with Adesanya's win over Cannonier or Ngannou's most recent win over Cyril Gaines. Let's now talk about who Michael Chandler wants to fight next. Michael Chandler recently suggested that he should fight Islam Makhachev for the vacant lightweight title. He stated on Instagram, "Hey Charles, do your thing, bro. Wait until Conor comes back. Do your thing. You know what? You deserve it. On a couple fight win streak, smashing through everybody. Why don't you sit out? Wait for Conor to come back. I'll keep the division warm. I'll keep the division going. I'll fight Islam next. I'll fight Islam next for the title. And then, whenever you get your so-called super fight, do your thing. Get it out of your system. Then you can come back to our division. See you at the top." Islam Makhachev, who's chomping at the bit for a title fight, is ready to fight Chandler for the vacant belt if that's what it'll take to reach his ultimate goal. He tweeted, "Easy money. Title is the goal. No matter who. Let's go." Lastly, we will look at why Sean O'Malley is calling out Henry Cejudo and what Henry Cejudo has to say in response. So Sean O'Malley and Henry Cejudo have been at odds since their backstage altercation at UFC 276. Following O'Malley's no contest against Pedro Munoz, the former 2-division UFC champion Cejudo interrupted one of O'Malley's post-fight interviews and publicly challenged him to a matchup for Cejudo's impending return from retirement. Henry Cejudo shouted, "Hey Sean, if you want a matchup, he's right here. I'd love a tune-up. What do you say, precious? I'm good to go. When would you want to bend the knee? At what time? Because I think you absolutely suck." So Sean O'Malley decided to see if Cejudo was willing to put his money where his mouth is, and it drew a quick response from Cejudo. Cejudo isn't eligible to return to the UFC until October because of the organization's partnership with USADA. All retired fighters are required to undergo 6 months of USADA testing before being allowed to compete again. Sean O'Malley tweeted, "September 10th? Too soon, fat ass? Or you all talk." Can't find his Twitter. Someone tag, please. Henry Cejudo hit back saying, "Easy money. I love pay-per-view points." He then added, "LOL, Ronald Meth Donald got his feeling hurt. He doesn't want to die. I'm eligible in October per USDA. Plus, I have to lose some of this Mexican fat. P.S. Make sure the Virgin Boys are in the front row to witness the assassination. I love pay-per-view point. And that's a wrap. What do you think about Henry Cejudo's challenge to Sean O'Malley? Will Michael Chandler vs. Islam Makhachev happen? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.